Welcome back. So today we are going to be working on decluttering and cleaning. After the new year, it just feels really good to just go through the house, declutter, get rid of things that you don't use or haven't used in a while, donate. And for the kids are getting all of their new clothes, new toys, it's good to get rid of the old and make room for the new. So here we are in the baby's room. We're in Brody's room, and I have diaper boxes to put some of the clothes that are too small so we can donate those. We have a whole bunch of clothes to go through in here, and just kind of do a quick clean. His drawers also need a little bit of work. So we're gonna go through and organize the drawers and just get some overall organization in this house. It really needs it. It just feels really good to start off fresh for the new year. So we're gonna start in Brody's room, and then we're gonna go to Scarlett's room. I got some stuff from Amazon to go through and organize. So I'll also link anything that I use here down below. So let's get started.
Saw you from across the room.
I feel like because of the holidays, we were getting all of his new clothes and washing them and throwing them in the dresser. I did not take the time to go through everything. Small clothes, larger clothes, everything was kind of mixed in. So I just had to go through every piece of clothing and separate them, and then organize them back into the drawers or the donation boxes. Let me know in the comments below what your New Year's resolution for this year was, if any. I feel like mine is just to get everything organized within our household, whether it be cleaning or just organization of things. I feel like our world is just so chaotic and crazy. I want to at least make our home a comfortable place, and I don't know, my thoughts are kind of everywhere if my space is unorganized and cluttered. So I think that's what my focus for this year is.
Get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I know you.
Here I am using these drawer organizers that I got from Amazon. I will make sure to link them in the description below. But I originally purchased them for the kitchen to organize Tupperware and thought that they would work really good in the kids' drawers. I have been using these IKEA drawer organizers for so long, and they just don't work when their clothes gets a little bit bigger than the newborn stage for me. So yeah, I think these work really well.
I was at the wrong place at the right time.
'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder.
Now we're moving on to Brody's closet, and this space tends to be a little bit of a catch-all. I have such a hard time getting rid of anything for him. I think it's just because he's my last baby, and I don't know, it just feels so final getting rid of his baby items. So I store them and just sit and look at them and reminisce, but it's time. It's getting so cluttered in here, so we are just finally biting the bullet and getting rid of these things that he will never use again for somebody else to enjoy them in their home.
Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper.
And here is my little guy coming in to help Mama. He has been my little shadow lately. He is just so curious and always interested in what I'm doing, what I have going on, and I will admit it makes everything take a little bit longer, but I just love having him right next to me. It's just so special. And I'm having a hard time with him getting so much older, so much faster. He's already 14 months, and I don't know where this last year has gone, so I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud. Talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder.
Let me know if you guys are here for the motivation or if you're just looking for a friend to declutter and organize with you. Alright, so now I am just gonna throw a fresh sheet on Brody's bed. We wash his items pretty often, so I didn't need to do a huge load and wash blankets, but I wanted to throw a fresh sheet on. Alright, so now I'm just going in with some Lysol wipes. I normally would just do some Myers cleaner, but I just kind of felt like everything needed to be sanitized. So now moving on to the top of his closet. I kind of use this area to store a lot of boxes. whenever we get some new items for Brody, I keep the box just in case I want to store it away or return it. So I feel like I kept these boxes, and even though I liked it, I just left the boxes there. So now it's time to get rid of them. Alright, so I'm just going to go in and give the dresser and these surfaces a final wipe down, and I'll show you a peek inside of the drawers. Everything looks organized. I know where everything is at, so I call that a win. And here is the final room. I just kind of moved some stuff around and I'm feeling really good about it. Alright, so now we are up in Scarlett's room, which looks like a disaster, a typical 7-year-old's room. Let me show you guys. Disaster. We need to go through everything. There's Legos, there's art stuff, there's stuff that is just all put together down here. So we're gonna go through this. She's gonna help me, right? She's gonna be my little organizer today. We have these bins that we got down here. Again, I'll link these. These are from Amazon. You can also get them at Dollar Store. I've gotten them at Dollar Store dozens of times. They work just as well. They just don't always last as long. So we're gonna put some little tiny stuff in here, maybe Legos, art supplies, whatever we can find. So let's get into it.
And almost left town, but there's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
I am curious, do you guys prefer to do your organizing and decluttering of kid rooms with or without your children? I can see it going either way. I have seen tears in the past when we get rid of toys, but this experience was really good. Her and I just talked through what toys she uses, what she doesn't use, and she started getting into being able to give items to kids that would use them and enjoy them from here on out. It started kind of being fun for her, so it was a great experience. I feel like for me, sometimes I get caught up in just wanting to get things done, so it's easier to be just left alone and the kids kind of go out and play and do their own thing, but I think it's really important to include them in some of these things so that they can learn from us.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks. And I feel misplaced without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to? Never wanted to end it like we did. I guess shit happens for a reason, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to? Honestly, I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to your bedroom?
Now we're moving to Scarlett's desk. In this area, she throws all of her school stuff, art. This is where she sits and does her homework, so it kind of has a little bit of everything piled on it. And this is so cute. This is a book that she made. She said it was a diary and a journal like Descendants, so that is going in the keepsake bin, of course. But yeah, this is an area that she uses a lot, but lately, every time I look at it, she cannot use it. It's just piled so high with stuff. So going through and just reorganizing everything, getting rid of things that she doesn't need in here, and trying to help her just make it a space that she can come and use again. Going through everything kind of made me realize that we need to do this more often than I've been doing it. I know life gets busy and we want to go and do fun things, but I feel like this is so important.
You know the drama is never ending. Don't let it get the best of you. And all the fake friends just keep pretending. That's how the little things get huge. Paralyzing every pore. Oh, you feel it taking over you. To the center of your core. The lies are getting overused. When you are under the weather, getting caught in the storm. Do you remember? I told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing, baby. 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 I know the feeling, it's traumatizing. I fall apart piece by piece. No superheroes, no silver linings. Just keep on moving to the beat. Paralyzing every pore. Oh, you feel it taking over you. To the center of your core. The lies are getting overused. When you are under the weather, getting caught in the storm. Do you remember? I told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing, baby. Baby. Baby.
Now I am grabbing Scarlett's book bin out of her closet, and I have such a hard time getting rid of books. She loves reading and she always goes back to it, so I feel like we just keep collecting them over and over again. But it was time. There was several books that we were able to give to Brody, and I mean, there was ones that she just said were too easy for her and she wants to be challenged, and I love that. So we were able to donate a bunch of books. There were actually some books that we needed to give back to school, so we downsized quite a bit and were able to just keep them in her drawer, which is easier for her to access anyways.
Is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you left me.
as I was going through some of the stuff in her room, she was folding clothes, and I noticed that she had a hard time putting clothes in her dresser. So this was not part of the plan on this day, but I just decided to go through all of her pants and see what we could take out and donate. And sometimes her sisters throw clothes in her room that are too small for them. So she had a stockpile in there of clothes that were too big for her still. So we were able to get rid of those and make it a little bit easier to put things away. Alright, so I am just going to give this a final wipe down. There was pencil mark and everything else on here, so we scrubbed that off and, sanitized a little bit. Alright, so we're finally done. So we're good to go for about a week or a day, depending on how much she wants to play. But it's okay. Everything has a place. She helped me organize it, so she knows where everything goes. And man, I look like a hot mess right now. Alright, so that's going to be it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope that this video brought you some motivation to get organized and declutter for the new year. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, and I really hope that you guys subscribe and stick around. I have some more organization and decluttering coming up in the future. Next stop, we're going to be working on the kitchen, so stay tuned for that. Also, if you guys have any ideas of videos that you want to see on this channel, please let me know in the comments below. I hope to see you soon. Bye!
Coming to get you. I've tried sometimes, but you're making me nervous.